Hi, today we have one of our Team Youve selling partner, Sieu Truong here with us, celebrating your 18 months anniversary, right? This is your, when did you first join the team?
I joined the team, I think, early May of last year.
May 2017.
Correct.
And today is November 2018. So as you know, I get a lot of phone calls from real estate agents. Everybody's talking about the market is changing. They don't know what to do. And then when they go back to their manager, their brokers, their coach, some of them actually paying thousands of dollars to a real estate coach. And everybody's saying is that do more cold calling, do more door knocking, do more of the stuff that doesn't work. And then I'm looking at you. You are doing well, and you have family. You spend time with your family. You just came back from vacation. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about your life before you join the team, and then before and after. So how long have you been in business? Share your experience before and after.
Yeah, I've been in business since 2004, and the business, of course, in real estate up and down. There's a time, we make a lot of money. At the same time, it's slowing down. So during the slowing down time, as a solo agent, I have to do everything by myself. Marketing, door knocking, showing, and negotiate everything. Yeah. So there's a lot of work. It getting tired out. So I think looking for something that work smart, and hearing about your program.
How did you hear about our team?
I saw you online, and also you have what you call at the city of Temple City, the Chamber of Commerce.
Oh, at the Temple City Chamber of Commerce.
Yes,
okay.
And I was, of course, very skeptical about it, and took a little longer for me, so I was attending that at least 2-3 times before I decided to make the jump.
I'm just curious though. What made it skeptical? Because I think the message was very simple, right?
Yes.
Join our team. There is no cold calling, no prospecting. We are the only company that book buyers and listing appointments. So I'm just curious now, looking back, what makes... Because you're not the only one. I get calls every day from real estate agents for the past 10 years.
I understand why it happened, because for my personality alone, when I make the decision, I won't come back or change it, and I do not want to make this mistake. For me, when I make the move, I'm not looking at the money. I'm looking for leadership or the program that can make me grow. So it took me a little longer because of my background. So after I learn and look through, and then of course I call the team here, whoever been here before, to really verify the information, how they feel.
It's real.
It makes sure that how they feel about the company, are they happy with it. And then I think you invite me to one of the sale meetings. So I look at it the way how it would handle, you were sharing information, masterminded, and that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for someone who able to help me in challenging question or support in terms of all the sale and the form itself. And this team have provided that, and I feel very comfortable.
So what's the biggest lifestyle change for you? What does it mean for you, your family? I know Yvonne, your daughters just graduated from college. But what does it mean for you and your family being able to just plug into the system and
Well, because as this team I work, I don't have to think about door knocking. I don't have to do lead. We have plenty of lead and buyer and seller for us to work. So I'm not worried about that. I don't have client tomorrow.
So you did door knocking before?
I did that, and I sent out mail as well.
So isn't it amazing? You've been in business since 2004.
Yes.
How can real estate is the only business that somebody like you, somebody who's experienced, somebody who's doing well, somebody who's in business since 2004 has the same problem as somebody who just got licensed yesterday? When I say the same problem, I'm talking about they both wake up every day and wondering where's the next client's gonna be, where's the next transaction gonna be. That's crazy. Imagine you getting a job for 10 years and you're in the same spot as somebody who just get the same job like today.
Yes.
Real estate is the only business. I remember 2007 when I first get in business.
Yes.
I still remember the same real estate guy, the real estate agent. I was with Coldwell Banker before. The agent who's been in business for 30 years, sitting next to me, having exactly the same problem as me. I just get licensed same day, and we both like, where's the next clients come from? That's crazy.
Well, we work hard for a while, and then it's worn you out because of all the work you have to do by yourself. So then you just, or sometimes you think you already, up there, so you start to just not sharpen your tool.
Yeah.
So this, when I'm joining your team, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the constant support and sharpening my skill.
You are saying that you hit the level of the top producing agent. You are the best of the best of the best. 2004, 5, 6, 7. When was your best year ever? Like you walk in and they just roll out like your top of the.
I think my best year was 2008, 9, and 10.
2008, 9, 10. As you know, the market, it was changing. And you mentioned just now, basically, most people are complacent. Complacency is we hit the top and we think we know it all and then we stop, right? Here in our team, one of our core values is continuous learning.
Yes.
Be coachable, continuous learning. Not because we just like to change. No, it's because the market is changing.
Yeah, as you can see, sometimes I walk into you and ask a question like I thought I already knew before, but I still have.
The market is changing, so we have to always. But let's talk about personally. Like when you are doing a lot of cold calling, prospecting, door knocking, and you spend a lot of money in advertising, postcard, and stuff like that. And life now. So before and now, what does it mean for you, your husband, your family, everybody, lifestyle-wise?
For now, for me, is very much more or less simple. What I do is just focus on learning, training. Continue to update my skill, and every day I just get the appointment to go out there, meet my client, and just help them to get what they want.
Today is November 2018. So how many transactions you closed in the last 11 months, since January till November 2018?
I haven't looked into it, but I think at least more than 14.
14 transactions. How many you have in escrow pending?
About 2.
2, 14 plus 2, 16 today. So you're averaging about 1 or 2 transactions.
Yeah, 1 or 2.
One or 2 transactions a month, right? And what's the average purchase price?
Average purchase price about 500,000 or more.
500,000. And then most real estate agents, so just now we talked about before we met, when if I'm a buyer, I'm looking to buy a home, I go to you. How do you think a typical real estate agent show homes?
Well, typically they will pick and choose who have the highest commission. That's the focus.
On the MLS.
Yeah.
And the problem with showing homes that's on the MLS is that me as the customer, I already see it online.
Yeah.
The moment the house is on the MLS, it gets syndication to over 15,000 end user websites. So there is no value. Right? But what about now when you're working with your buyers clients now, like what's going on?
The mind shift change. For now, more of my focus is on the client. When I meet the client, my focus is not about how much I make, but the question I always tell myself is, what can I do to get this home for this client in the short amount of time? And that's the focus going out there. I'm uncomfortable if I meet them at the Starbucks or something, but now that mindset has been changed. My mindset has changed that how can I earn their business by, doesn't matter whether they have other agents or they worked with before or they not sure, but my job is to earn their business by make them connect and engage with me, that I can help them with the home.
So this is your one and a half years still following the system, right? One and a half years, relatively new with the team. You've been in business since 2004. Comparing your net take-home income in the last 12 months compared to your best year ever, are we at half of that? Almost the same? Like how is that for comparison perspective? I'm talking about net take-home income.
Yeah, I think this year that I make close to 200,000. So this is compared probably at my 70% of that, my best year.
Wow.
With others play. Yes.
Wow. But remember, so you are saying that this is your 1.5 years here in the team, you're already netting multiple six-figure income, and that's comparable to 70% of your best year ever in 2008, 9, 10. But think about it, on your best year ever, those income, we are talking about GCI, gross commission income, right?
Yes.
So when we look at the net, maybe tonight when you go home, as we prepare, December 7th, next week in our team, we have our goal setting, vision setting, but maybe between now and next week, so maybe it's a wise idea to go back and look at the numbers, because at the end of the day, we need to look at the bottom line. Right? Yes, you mentioned about it's not about the money. We want to be the best version of ourselves. We want to be the best person we could be. We agree, right?
Yeah.
But the money help you and your family to do what your heart desire is.
Exactly.
Like, what's your goal? Like, what's your vision for you, your
What
family?
do I want?
Yes.
My goal is that I will try to not only two personal achievement. One is about my career, that what can I do in 2019 that I have to make over six-figure and stand right there above. That's my personal achievement in the career. The second achievement, I want to make more money so that I can give to anybody I want to give. And my goal is, if I need to be on vacation with family, if any one of my family member do not have money, I will buy that ticket for them without hesitation, because I love they come to me. And I learned this from one of my person that I admire about. When he came to this country back in 1950 something, and then every year he able to take his entire family to vacation. He paid them all.
Yeah.
So that's my.
I remember your mom. What did your mom say? Do you remember the story which I'm talking about?
Yes.
That can you share with people? Because that was really cool story about the kids that in Vietnam that she helped.
Oh, about the situation with the kid that she helped. My mom is a big heart person. That she's very generous and kind, and that's the one thing that I want to learn from her and continue that legacy. She helped somebody back in the old days when someone came to her with situation where the person lost a family member and have no money to bury that person. So when she overheard that, and this young man, so she paid for the funeral service and everything. And 10 a year from then, one day we are in rice business manufacturing.
Your family?
My family sell locally and Thailand or foreign. So during the Vietnam communists took over, our 3 cargo boat ship with full of rice gets seized. The government took them all, and then we had to go through process try to get them out. So then there with my father and waiting to get in line to get reclaim the property. So then this person went by and said, "Oh, hey, they call my auntie, why are you here?" And then she looked up to and recognized the gentleman. And he said, "Oh, you don't remember me, huh? So why are you here?" So we telling him that we got our 3 cargo, we got stuck. So he said, "Oh, don't worry, go in my office." He signed up. And then after that, he said, "You don't remember, do you? Remember the young man that you helped to pay for the funeral for my father? You did a great job. The great thing for my family, I never forget." So for me, what this story reminded my mom tell me that when she go out there in the world and she teach us how to be generous and giving. And she said, doesn't matter this person, if you can able to help, you help. You don't doubt yourself why this person might be lazy or whatever. She said, you'd rather make a mistake to give to someone for the wrong cause, the reason, but you don't want to miss the opportunity to help somebody that can be change their life.
Wow, that's powerful.
Yeah, so I learned from her with that, and I keep it in my mind, and I try to pass it on to my kids. Yeah. And that apply. And one more thing that I learned from her, that she told us, you don't have to teach your kid to love yourself or only yourself, family. You teach your kid to go out there and be kind to people, giving, and if they're able to care for others on the street and they will come back to you and love you 10 more times.
Wow.
So these are very
Powerful message.
Yes.
I didn't really know your mom. I didn't really know Sue's mom until I went to attend the funeral, and then I heard other people telling stories, and I was like, wow. And so when you talk about, yes, it's not about the money, but with the money, with the success that you accumulate, now you are able
right.
to continue that legacy and to impact your family. Now your kids are in the business as well. Your daughter look up to you, and now the daughter also here with our team following the system. But this is awesome. Yeah. Yes, you are right. It's not about the money, but here in our team, we believe that the size of the hole that you receive through is proportional to the size of the hole that you give through. Basically, we are just a channel of blessings.
Exactly.
Right?
I have the money. I can give to the charity I love, the people I care about, or whoever need help.
Yeah, your heart is on the right space, right? That's why we are very careful here in our team who we let to join our team, because with the tools, with the system that we have, we got to make sure the money, we can use it for good
cause
or for evil, right? So we just have to make sure that we always surround, be protective who we let people in our team, and then after that we continue to make a difference. People say you cannot make a difference in the world. You can.
You can.
Right? With that one family at a time.
Yes.
Right? And so is there any life message too? If you look at this camera, if I am able to give this video back to you maybe in 2004 when you first get your license, like what would the message be to yourself back in 2004?
For me, for starting a real estate or any career, real estate is supposed to be one of the important ones, because you have to choose the right agency or broker that who can help you to accelerate your knowledge and skill in order to grow in this business. Because without the proper training or the right agency, your business will be up and down, and maybe sometime down to the point that you might give it up. So to me, that's important. That's why I wanted to do my daughter to stay with this company to start it with, because I don't want to be discouraged, because there are so many agents out there that could not make it on the first year or two, and they give up on the career that can make you in six figure.
Wow, good advice. Basically what you are saying, so is the law of association. Basically that's what you said. Be careful who you associate yourself with. You tell your kids, hey, be careful, don't hang out with the wrong crowd. And it's to us too, to adults, right? You become the average of the 5 people you hang out with. That's basically what you say. Professionally, if you hang out with, we are not saying people good or bad. We are saying, of course, everybody good. I'm talking about professionally. Professionally, we are talking about because as you know.
Right, it's just any career, when you choose a job or a company, you want to filter it out to say that if that company can allow you to excel and to be better and more skillful, and move up from the ladder.
Be the best version of yourself.
That's right.
It's very wise advice. If you've never been to our team here, I'm inviting you for a backstage tour of our team. If you want to meet Sue here in person, or me or anybody in our team can do a backstage tour of our team, where Sue can show you each what it means to be part of a team. All you need to do, call 626-789-0159. Again, 626-789-0159. Again, Sieu Truong has been in business since 2004. Her best year ever, 2008, 9, 10. Today, 2018. And we still have one more month. And already she's netting comparable to her, netting more money than comparable to her best year ever, and have more time to enjoy with the family. If you want to know more about that, earning the lifestyle, at the end of the day, it's all about lifestyle. It's not about the money. It's not about, because when you cannot take the money with you, but the impact that you make to your family, to your environment, to your community. If you want to learn more about that, all you need to do, call 626-789-0159. Talk to Sue, talk to me, or anybody on the team here. We'll be happy to host a backstage tour of our team. That's it. Anything else?
That's it.
That's it. Make 2019 be your best year ever.